we've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the New York Knicks. Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox surveying the D. Wembanyama screen. And Fox, here we go. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Offensive rebound. Count that bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here's Towns. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
Now here's Fox. Hart pulls it in.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. It's his first trip to the line.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Shot's good by Hart.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And it's New York with a rebound. To the inside. Towns. Good D by Wembanyama. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here's Fox. Over Brunson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. From the arc. Counted from distance. Towns has got 8 points.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Castle. For 3, Vassell. And the three-pointer goes. And that'll tie this game up.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Here's Fox. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Hangs. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Hart. Count that one.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
New York working the ball around now. Rebound by San Antonio. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Fast break. Here comes New York. Pass to Brunson. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
Inside. Here's Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Wembanyama screen to the paint. 4 seconds left. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 9 points. Here's Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Brunson.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. 8 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
And no luck that time either.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
San Antonio leading. Fox moving fast. Jacks up a 3. Towns with a rebound. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson taking his time here. Down low. Hart. And Hart throws it down.
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Here's Wembanyama. Towns with a rebound. Hart from long range. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. 9 points for Josh Hart.
Hey, it's typically a positive.
Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo! And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Wembanyama screen. So quick! Fox, wow!
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the Knicks on the break. Lets it go from deep. Anunoby can't get it to go. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Wembanyama screen. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Towns on a screen. Hart goes in. Outside Brunson. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer. Brunson's got 8.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Wembanyama screen. Driving to the basket. And that one good.
Want to score in the NBA? Hicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Fox goes in. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Fox has got 11 points in the quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Vassell. Lets the three fly. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
.29 seconds left in the first half. Fox outside. Fox takes the hit and scores.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Hart. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Good on the second one. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
2 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Here's Fox. Buries it down low. Fox has got 19 points.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Pass to Brunson. High post Towns. Towns brushes him off.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Fox. Another shot. And it's New York with a rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Brunson outside. And no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Fox goes in. Oh, he misses the reverse. To the paint. Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
San Antonio trailing here. Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. This one for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. To the inside. uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
You have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism, gifted at leaking out and executing.
Fox left side. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
To halt the run. And it's finished off by Fox as he lays it in. Fox has got 21 points in the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Shamet. Screen by Robinson. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Wembanyama. Robinson defending. Nice move. The big man, Wemby for 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
A minute 53 left in the third. Shamet. And again, New York with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Fox. Down low. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Inside. Here's Robinson. Here's Shamet. He's got 6. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
To the inside. And yep, it's good. And now just a 3-point Knick lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Clarkson outside. Here's Yabusele. And Yabusele slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 6.
What a nice feel, a good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Clarkson, left side. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Knicks out in front. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Spurs trail by 4. Now Fox. And here's the sell from the arc. Here's Wembanyama. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Brunson misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And it's Fox penetrating. Barnes, no good. Here's New York. They lead by 1. And here's Brunson from the arc. Screen by Hart. Pass to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And that's 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Fox outside. For 3. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Brunson misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Always ready to fire, Castle wasting no time.
Towns for 3. Here's Anunoby. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Oh, he jammed it!
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Towns on a screen. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson fires! Oh, missed on the tray.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
And Brunson won't miss many of those.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Wembanyama screen. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Towns. Outside Brunson. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Outside Brunson. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Brunson. Now Hart.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Brunson. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Anunoby. It's money from deep. So New York wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it
We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Golden State Warriors. And here we go, NBA action live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Pass to Washington. Here's Gafford, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Flag. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, Flag has a number of moves and shots to choose from in close. Already looking like a seasoned vet down there.
Here's Post. Back to Melton. Outside, Green. Post shot, no good. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Driving inside. Here's Gafford. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, I like Flag in that two-man game. It makes the defense have to decide.
Pass to Moody. Back to Melton. Here's Curry. This one for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And here's Dallas. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Flag missing. Melton on the wing. Here's Curry. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Pass to Post. The kick out. Curry. Moody from outside. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas leading by 5. Now here's Washington. Guarded by Post. For 3. And Washington good for 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We've got 1:55 left now in the first quarter. Outside Curry to end the run. And again, no good by Golden State.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay afraid to pass the ball.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Washington outside. Offline with a three.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Pass to Curry. The three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. First shot won't go. Warriors trail by 13. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here is Green. Melton on the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Curry for three. The shot off that time. Here's Washington. Lays it up and banks it in. Washington's got 5.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Dallas on top, up by 15. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The Mavericks lead by 15. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Off target from three-point range. Here's Christie. Nails it from three. Christie's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Hield. Banked it in off the glass. Hield's got his first basket.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The shot by Russell, no good. Warriors trail by 18. Pass to Podziemski. It's good from about 19 feet.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Mavericks lead by 16. Here's Flag. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford.
And that was a smart drive by Flag. The defender was compromised, and Cooper took advantage.
Good on both. And here's Curry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Over Flag. Rebounded by Marshall.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Moody. Melton outside. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, no good. Down low. Here's Gafford. And he converts the layup. Gafford's got 10 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Lets it go. Again, Dallas.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Curry, that's good.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And it's good for two.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here are the Warriors now. Melton outside. Pass to Moody. From outside the arc. Christie with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Powell. Good work defensively by Post. Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Here's Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Post. That shot missing. The Mavericks lead by 22. Powell's shot is off. Right side Curry. Lets it go from deep. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Outside Curry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Curry's got 6.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Moody. And he dunks it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that... kind of levels the playing field.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
And this young man, Cooper Flagg, is a highly rated prospect. You can almost call him a stretch and point forward. Such a unique talent.
The 3 from Curry. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
He got off to a slow start, but it appears he's found his touch from beyond the arc.
Pass to Post. The 3 ball. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Mavericks lead by 20. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Thompson. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Nice ball movement by Dallas. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Curry's shot is off. Marshall outside. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Pass to Moody. Melton up top. No points so far. Now here's Curry. Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
You know, a guy who walked into the league with a solid build. Flag has the muscle to endure the foul.
Good on the second one. Second half getting started. About a minute played. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. P.J. Washington picks one up.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
And so it's Dallas with it. The offensive rebound. The three from Thompson. On target from range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Curry. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And that's 11 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And Dallas with possession. And here's Flag outside. The rebound by Post. Melton on the wing. Down low. Outside for Green. Outside Curry. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. You count him up. Can't give Flag a look from deep.
Pass to Moody. Nails it from beyond the arc. Moody's got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Flag. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And at every level so far, Flag has dominated. No surprise to see him doing it in the NBA.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to Washington. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 9.
Yeah, we know about the scoring, but don't discount Flag's passing.
Outside, Green. Over Washington. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. They retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Moody. Can they get it? Washington grabs the miss. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And stolen by Green. From deep, Melton. The Mavericks pull it in. The 3 from Thompson. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
You see, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Here's Melton. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And here's Flagg outside. Up again. Good work defensively by Post. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The game of green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Mavericks on offense. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Out to Horford. Outside, Green. Back to Horford. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Curry. Russell with the rebound. Here's Kelly. Green with the defensive effort. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Dallas on top. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Curry. And that one comes up a bit short. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that. Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Pass to Horford. From deep. Curry's shot is off.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
That one falls.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Kuminga pulls it in. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Horford can't hit. Outside, Williams. Some nice ball movement by Dallas.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside Curry. Over to the wing. To the left side wing. Outside Hield. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Both teams will make substitutions. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Outside, Green. Curry, no good. Here's Powell. Green with the defensive effort. And the Warriors with possession. Here's Moody. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And it's Green with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Russell with the rebound.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Williams from long range. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The three is up. Kept alive. Pass to Melton. The kick out. Curry. Outside. Green. Moody from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Lets the three fly. And it's Christie with a three. Christie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pass to Moody. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Curry for three. Christie with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Daniel Gafford.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
Marshall with the bucket.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And here's Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Flagg. And he goes in for the dunk.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Clay isn't afraid to get physical if he feels like he can get to the line.
He's off on the second. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Up top, Curry. Another shot. No good, off the front rim. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dallas, no good that time either. Pass to post. And here's Curry. Here's Melton. The three is up. Looking to get it going. Curry gets the bucket.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
There's the three. And Gafford with the block. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Here's Kamara. That shot missing. On the wing, Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. Left side, Green. Over Holiday. And it's Green missing. Sharp with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. And that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp. Just relentless.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. An open look for Porter. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Now here's Green. He's covered by Holiday. Yep, count it.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be Kamara shooting. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Here's Green. Another one falls for Milwaukee. Avdia outside. There's the double team with Porter to the inside. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here's Avdia. Basket counts.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Left side, Green. Antetokounmpo, right side. Right wing. And here's Turner from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here's Holiday. Clinging with a screen. It's Holiday with a drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Inside. Outside for Green. Porter from outside. And Clingan pulls it down. Pass to Kamara. It's Avdia on the wing. There's a screen by Kamara. To the paint. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Blazers trail by 5. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Love. To the middle. Here's Williams. Green with the defensive effort. Milwaukee leading by 5. Down low. Here's Portis. The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Portis. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And here is Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, Williams is a selective shooter, but when he gets it inside like this, he looks to capitalize.
Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Porter outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Pass to Grant. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Back to Porter. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And Giannis with the jam.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Now Porter. Antetokounmpo, right side. Kuzma for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest up there.
Portland shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he drops the first.
Well, with a guy like Grant, you know he's going to find ways to contribute across the board.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Blazers trail by 9. Porter with the steal. To the middle. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Porter. Pass to Rollins. Cash assisting on the play with Porter.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Over to the wing. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Antetokounmpo. To the right side. To the wing, right side. Outside Porter. Now Portis. Guarded by Klingon. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Here's Klingon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Klingon's gotten his second bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, These are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Sharp has the open look. Misses the jumper from the wing. The Bucks leading by 16. Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Clingan, must be easy to jam it.
They grab their own miss. To the inside. Got a hand on it. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Yet known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Murray with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Here's Rupert. Lets it go. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Milwaukee leading by 11. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's the three. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Yeah, just a great find by Clingan. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Inside, Antetokounmpo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's in there. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Draft the screen to the middle with 4 on the clock. Misses the layup. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Sharp, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Three-pointer Sharp. The rebound by the Bucks. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Camara. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Spins. Trent outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple. Blazers trail by 13. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert. Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Yep, that one's good. Kamara's got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oh!
Wow!
Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Clingan. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He's got 9.
And this is where you feed the big man Clingan. He knows how to execute from this close.
Pass to Anthony. Antetokounmpo for 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Left side Holiday. And it's Portland scoring again.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
Trent from long range. And Clingan pulls it down. Pass to Holiday. Here's Avdia. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Trent. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Blazers trail by 10. Portis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis with a ferocious take.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Rupert. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Pass to Rupert. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by Portland. The Bucks leading by 15. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Porter's shot is off. Down low. Here's Williams. No good. Unable to win this run.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to Porter. On the wing, Kuzma. 4 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Rupert. Offline with a 3. Left side, Green. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range. And so it's Milwaukee.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. You'll see the defending world champion Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that's your all-star center. Gasol making a play. He gives this team a lot of size and a lot of toughness on both ends.
Inside. Here's Morant. Whoa! What a play!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by Gasol. Stolen by Dort. It's stolen by Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. A point-blank range. That is too easy.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
Over in the corner, Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those games.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Outside, Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gasol's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Shoots from 14. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The three from Morant. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got 6 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's the drive. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Wiggins from outside sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jackson in the corner. No good on the three.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And staying with the play, Allen. Morant, right side. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. And a wide open look for SGA. The Thunder with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson misses. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Over in the corner, Dort. No good with the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. From downtown. Offensive rebound.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Morant. On the wing, Jackson. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. To the right side. Valanciunas. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Williams. And the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Valanciunas, good.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range, Jay, more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Miller outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Miller's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
That one goes in. Gasol's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Memphis leading by 3. Conley into the lane. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. No good on the triple. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Missed that one. Still looking for a shot. Just 2 for 9. And it's Miller in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 6.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And so Mud Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Out to the right wing. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
On the wing, Miller. Over Williams. Up again. Out to Conley. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
It's Williams with the drive. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And so Caruso nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 4 to the paint. Here's Carlson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Memphis moving it around. Nobody near Gay. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Randolph. And Randolph slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Miller.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
It's Miller on the wing. And another basket for Memphis.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Dort misses. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The open shot by Valanciunas. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Outside Williams. Here's Dort. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And so Miller will bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Conley. Valanciunas with the ball. Dort covering. 5 on the clock. No good from Valanciunas. Thunder trailing by 8. SGA from outside. It's rebounded by Randolph. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. The tray. And the 3 ball is good. Dort got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Memphis leading by 5. On the wing, Miller. It's Gay on the wing. And it's Miller in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Miller's got 13.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Left side, Miller. Here's Valanciunas. That misses off the backboard. Thunder trailing by 6 to the inside. Williams.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Morant. He's got 6. Here's SGA. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. focus on limiting mistakes.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Moran bullies his way inside.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now here's Morant for three. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Jackson in the corner. And stolen by Wiggins. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
Yeah, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Stolen by Allen. Morant right side. Pass to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 9 points in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. Memphis moving it around. And finished off by Gasol.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
From deep, Williams. It's stolen. On up the court. And that one's good, Caruso.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Allen, that's good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
For three, Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Tipped away. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebound by Williams. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Jackson misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Allen outside. Morant outside. A 3-ball by Morant.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Gasol inside. Williams with the rebound. Oklahoma City working against the clock now. Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is off.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Morant fires. The long shot, no good. Rejected by Gasol. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. SGA with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Ah, it's good!
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Morant. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Thunder trailing by 6. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. .121 left in the fourth quarter. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Marc Gasol. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Miller. And he does not hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, SGA. Now Williams. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And when this team needs a basket, Miller more than willing to take charge. Love his confidence.
All right, here's Williams. Gasol with the steal. Miller chips it up. He parachutes in for the putback.
And the big man going off in the clutch. Jackson Jr. knew it was do or die time.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So both teams changing it up here. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Williams. Here's Miller. Taken away by Williams. Holmgren. And it doesn't go. Jackson. So it's Memphis picking up the... We'll see the New York Knicks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Towns the screen. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
And Carl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The kick out to Anunoby. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Holiday. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Holiday recapturing the momentum. He's got his finger, actually, he's got his hands on the pulse of this game.
Now here's Towns. On deep, Brunson. Good on the 3-point shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Hart. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Here's Towns. Oh!
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Fires the three. Portland grabs the miss. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Drills it from outside.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. And it's Towns missing. Holiday. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And it's Towns penetrating. And he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
The Knicks leading by 5. The kick out to Anunoby. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Holiday with the 3. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Hart. Nothing on the board. And that one's good. Brunson.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
.52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Abdia. 6 to shoot. Pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know, at the offensive end, I think this is where Grant is most effective. On plays where he can really leverage his athleticism.
Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They're leading by 8. Here's Brunson driving the lane. Anunoby has the open look. And he's good on the 3 ball. Anunoby's got 9.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Rupert missing. Yabusele with it. Now defended by Grant. Clarkson for three. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Pass to Grant. And he drives in. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Murray for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Robinson. Here's McBride. From deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Holiday. He's got 6. Launches a 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Trailblazers trailed by 12. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. There's the double team with Avdia. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks leading by 15. Now Brunson. 8 points for him. To the inside. Hart. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Shoots the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. With the fadeaway. Rebound by the Trailblazers. There's the triple. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got 6.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Swing in with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Bridges. Tries again. Pass to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Trailblazers trailed by 14. Screen by Grant. Inside. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Anunoby outside. Brunson with a clean look. New York missing again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Rupert missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. And Towns gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And it's hard penetrating. Towns the screen. From deep, Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got 11 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Rupert. And so it's New York with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Holiday. Lots of room. It's good. He's got 8.
One of the more complete players in the league. Holiday with the nice jumper.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns in the corner. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trailed by 11. Outside Holiday. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And Portland with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Avdia. And that one is off. The Knicks leading by 8. Hart outside. Bridges for 3. Sinks the triple. Bridges got 5 now.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Knicks with the rebound. Towns at the elbow. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Misses the fadeaway jumper. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Holiday. That one goes. Count it. And that's 13 points for Drew Holiday.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Timeout. And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Trailblazers trailed by 10. It's Williams high post. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. Yabusele the screen. McBride. Yabusele in the post. No good with the layup. Goes up. Portland no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 10. To the paint. Poked loose. Stolen by Grant. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Love outside. Down low. Here's Grant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Grant's got 8 points.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice soft touch inside.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Murray. Here's Williams. Robinson pulls it in. Now the Knicks with it. 8-point game. Pass to Yabusele. Now here is Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Robinson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's McBride. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 7. Pass to Shamet. Yabusele the screen to the middle. And finished off by Yabusele.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Outside, Avdia. Now Grant, defended by Yabusele. And the shot by Reith, no good. The Knicks leading by 9. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Clarkson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Grant. Here's Reith. It's rebounded by New York. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Not going to go that time. And here are the Knicks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Trailblazers trailed by 11. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the three ball is good.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Holiday. Left side, Avdia. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Towns. Strong move off the glass. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Hard outside. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Screen by Hart. Shot clock at 5. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Here's Avdia. Now Holiday. Stolen by Anunoby. Towns. Holiday there for the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 9. And down goes the 3.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now Anunoby. Towns the screen. Buries the deep ball.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And there's the dunk.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Town on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Cleared away by Hart. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Anunoby. Now here's Bridges. Drained from outside.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for New York.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for OG Anunoby.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Basket is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And he jams it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Anunoby. Knocks down the 3. All sorts of time. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. Porzingis with the steal. Left side, Daniel. Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Outside Durant. Nice D from Porzingis. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Daniel. 5 to shoot. To the inside. It's stolen by Eason. There's the triple. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Thompson with the bucket.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Durant. On the wing. Again, the Rockets score.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
And Thompson gets it to go. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Porzingis. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Durant inside. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Pass to McCollum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Shepherd. Durant inside. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Johnson can't get it to go. Lets the 3 fly. Şengün. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
With the floater, Porzingis can't hit. That one, no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
It's Durant on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for KD.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Poked loose. Şengün trying to free himself up. KD's shot is good. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. Porzingis kicking it over. Here's Kispert, and the layup's good off the glass. Kispert's got his first basket. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Durant drives. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's McCollum. Over Thompson. McCollum, no good. Shoots over Alexander Walker. The Rockets again can't hit. Fast break, here we go. McCollum outside. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets leading by 10. Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Here's McCollum. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Screen by Adams. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. And he drives in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Here's Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The three from McCollum. Good D by Thompson. Houston leading by 13. And Thompson throws it down.
Timeout. And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Hawks trail by 15. Wallace looking for an opening. The Hawks again can't hit. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
And Wallace gets double teamed. To stop the run. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Durant for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 29.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
17-foot shot on the way. And he hits the jump shot. And that's 31 points for KD. Kispert, no good. Rockets leading by 18. And that's good. Kevin Durant for three.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The shot's good. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's McCollum on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. He has 7.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Wasted no time on that one.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Johnson outside. And there's the drive. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And man, can Johnson get up. Great to see him cap off the drive like that.
Durant with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Atlanta making a switch here. Here's McCollum. Banked in off the glass. McCollum's got 9.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
KD's shot is good.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
Fires the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, they expect this from him. and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Daniels from outside. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Fires, high post. Good, he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 43 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And again, it's good. Durant with a three. Durant's got 52 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Pass to KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 58.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And you love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes all 3. So it's the Hawks now. Pass to Kispert. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Kispert's got 5 now.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Shoots it. And Houston again with the bucket.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Takes a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A shot by Johnson, no good. With the shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 67 points for KD. And Kennard launches it from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. Durant attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so here is Houston. The 3 from KD. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Misses the three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Here's Durant. And again, the Rockets good for two.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Kispert with the bucket.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
It's Durant on the wing. Over Kispert. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's the floater. No good that time. And it's the Hawks' ball. Kispert wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Kispert's got 15 points in just the second half. Outside, KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by KD.
And deadly from pretty much anywhere on the court. Durant is a relentless scorer.
And the three ball is good. Krejci's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Out to KD. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
And here's Kispert from the arc.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Puts one up from 19. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. Shoots the 3. And that's good. Corey Kispert for 3. Kispert's got 20. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Kennard's shot is off. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And here's Atlanta. And here's McCollum for 3. Unable to get that one. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant, no good. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Daniels. He's covered by Thompson. And the basket by McCollum.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You've got to chase McCollum off those corners.
Here's Porzingis. Adams defending. The 3 from McCollum. And he's good on the 3 ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels. And he makes the first. And so Thompson nails both of them. It's stolen by Capella. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. The Hornets coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now, here's Ball.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Pass to Kispert. Inside. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the three. The rebound by Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Ball with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Outside, Ball. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Clock is at 3. Back to Ball. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Kispert wide open. He fires. And he's good on the three ball. Kispert's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. Here's Ball. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper. Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's O'Connell. Miller outside. Going inside. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Daniels into the lane.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Miller surveying the floor. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And the shot is good from Johnson.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Miller, no luck. The Hawks leading by 4. For 3, Kispert. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Kispert's got 9.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Nice finish.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Hornets trail by 6. Here's Miller. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Atlanta leading by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He gets that one.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. And here's Miller. He's got 8. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Okongwu a screen. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Out left to the wing. Here's Diabate. Atlanta with the rebound. In the corner, Kennard with it. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Kennard got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. James left side. To the middle. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Hawks leading by 11. They set the pick. Kennard for 3. Diabate grabs the board. From deep, Green. Reggie with the rebound. From downtown, it's not going to go for him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Diabate. And a missed layup. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hornets trail by 13. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Charlotte shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Outside, Green. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Green's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. McCollum deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Is on Colin Sexton.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Hornets trail by 10. Sexton on the wing. Good D by McCollum.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Green. Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Diabate. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. Excellent defense from Daniel. The Hawks leading by 10. There's the screen. Down low. Kicks it out to McCollum. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 5.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Sexton. Over in the corner, Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Porzingis. That one doesn't go. The drive by James. Williams with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Williams looking over the floor. To the inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the defense is having trouble out there handling the length of Porzingis down low. I almost feel bad for him.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. James in the high post. Nothing on the board. Diabate's shot is good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pass to Daniels. Johnson the screen. To the paint. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Hornets trail by 7. Now, here's ball. Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And there's the drive. Johnson can't hit. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 6.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Pass to Kneppel. Driving the lane. And stolen by Daniels. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Ball. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Stolen by Kispert. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Here's Ball. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 5. McCollum outside. Inside. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And it's Miller penetrating. And it's Miller with the jam.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Count it. Good. McCollum's got 7 points in the game. Hornets trail by 5. .135 left here in the third quarter. Miller up on top. 13 points in the game.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Pass to Gay. McCollum with the ball. Bridges covering. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Miller grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. It's good from long range. Krejci's got his second basket of the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. The shot's good from Kennard. He's got 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's Miller penetrating. And it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
The three. Good on the three-point shot. Krejci's got 6 in the quarter. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hornets trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Diabate. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Porzingis. Good on the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Here's Diabate. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's the break. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Diabate's shot is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thank you. Miller with the ball. Here's the three. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 5. Beyond the arc. He drills the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Miles Bridges missed on the three. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. The three goes down.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the grab. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. They lead by 7. Shoots the three. Not gonna go. Here's Charlotte now. Here's Salon. 5 to shoot. Now Miller. Another chance. It misses. Can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 7. Outside ball. Buries the deep ball.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And that one is good.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Miller, right side. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now, Kister. Alexander Walker with the ball. Oh, good on the layup. Miller up on top. That one goes.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And stolen by Miller. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It's Okongwu, high post. It's off target. Here's the Hornets with the ball. Bridges. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. And he banks the layup in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Johnson, right side. Oh, the dunk!
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Miller. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Daniels. Strong move off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
It's the first that brings them within 5. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Jumper is off.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And that one is good.
Strong work inside by Knipple, proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And here's Sharp. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Okongwu pulls it down. So it's the Hawks now. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And here's ball. A huge two-handed slam.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man ball is used to the spotlight.
Okongwu was screened. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Ball. Okongwu. Parachutes in for the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And it's the Hawks' ball. 3-point lead. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
From deep, a 3-pointer. Good. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so the Hawks take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony,